Hey, it's Necktie. Welcome to episode 137, also known as the final episode of my No GPS series. And in this one, we're headed to Cody, Wyoming with some feeding cows. Let's get into it. So we left off, I was at the lever, and I slept, right? Yeah, I slept. I believe I had to sleep again. Either way, came out of the lever, over here to ADM, got loaded. So now coming out of here, I'm just gonna come straight out, hang a right, hang a left on Wyoming 789, US 26. And then we're gonna hang a left on Wyoming 789, US 20 to go north. And we're basically following that into Cody. And then once we discover Cody, we're going to pass a Walmart on the right. It's going to be the first right after Walmart, but I have written down that there's a fuel stop on the left. Hopefully that will work. And it was 12 miles over here. 53,000 pounds of feeding cows on the old Barrett trailer that you can find on Truckee Mods. All right, now to get out of here. And in true fashion, too, this final episode hasn't been... I haven't had an issue recording in, I don't know, 2 weeks. All excited to sit down and get the last episode out. As soon as I hit record, game crashes. Fire everything back up again. Hit record, everything's fine. Switch scenes to go to the recording scene, game crashes. Like, what in the hell? Is that the one I wanted? No, I think it's this one. Yeah, so that's been a hoot. But we're here. And I think in the last episode, maybe it was the one before that, but I was talking about that I'm only going to use the base game map for my road to 5 million euro because I had a feeling there'd be an update. Woke up this morning and on the Discord I have a SCS blog channel to follow their blog. Sure as shit, they announced a 1.48.5 beta maintenance update for ETS2 to get ready for the West Balkans DLC. So, that said, I'm glad I decided to just do base game map. Have no idea when that maintenance update and West Balkans DLC is going to be released, but I would assume within a month and a half, so probably by November easily. Oh, I need a left, don't I? Left on 789. No, I need to go right. Down to 789. Yeah, right there's where I need the left. So yeah, in the blog they mentioned that it's basically a maintenance update, cleaning up files sort of thing. That's why it's not a up to 1.49, it's just 1.48. They're on 1.48.2.6 right now. Which makes me wonder, with Kansas coming for ATS, I wonder if they're going to end up doing something similar. Alright, are we at rush hour now? Okay, well then you just stop and be a dummy. And then they weren't even turning, they were going straight. Idiots. So anyway, to put a bow on that whole 1.48.5 update for ETS2, I'm just glad I'm not doing anything different in that game. And basically because I don't know anything. I mean, there's pro mods, which I know adds a lot, and that may or may not affect pro mods, but I'm not taking the chance, so I'm just gonna stick with what it would be like if somebody just bought the game, basically, and all the DLCs. Okay, let's slow down. Cattle get restless back there. Okay, then we need left on US 20 789. Thermopolis? I feel like there should be a stoplight there? Something? Nothing? That's weird. I don't have any map mods that would be causing that not to show up. Anyway, we press on northward. Yeah, so this is kind of bittersweet, as the game just stutters like crazy. Three tunnels ahead, maybe icy. Oh, okay, well. Well, that's one. That's two. Well, that was fun. So anyway, I'm looking forward to being done with this series. Will there ever be another ATS series? I don't know. I may just go back to making, or may go to just making videos like pretty much every other Tom, Dick, and Harry that makes ATS videos does. But then part of me also doesn't want to do that because every other Tom, Dick, and Harry that makes ATS YouTube videos kind of does the same thing. But I get that people enjoy that though. And I also get that I'm not going to do the same exact runs that they do, have the same, you know, that sort of thing. I get that. We didn't need to turn again, did we? I just needed to follow this. Right. Well, actually, we're going left, but I meant right as in correct. And then, what the hell do we have going on here? Yeah, had a feeling I wouldn't be able to get over there. Okay, you know what's funny? Is if you're going by signs, we should go left. I'm gonna check this. Yeah, okay, so we're right here at this intersection. And that said left to Cody. So there's apparently... What road is that? Wyoming 120 would go around to the left and up to Cody. Part of me wonders why they didn't do that. If it's only one road. But anyway. I will say though that I am super excited to be done with this series and not play this game for a while, just because it runs like absolute dog shit. All of this micro stuttering and when I'm looking around and everything, and yes, I get that some of it has to do with NPI and the graphic settings I'm running. But I would go back to that there should be no reason in today's day and age that you need to run NPI and graphics mods like that to get the game to look halfway decent. I mean, hell, speaking of that, and not to get on a tangent, but I'm going to. There are games that ran on the Xbox, like Need for Speed and whatnot, that looked better than this game. Just stop and think about that for a moment. But again, if you follow American Truck Simulator Facebook group or whatever the hell it is, I don't know how many people are asking questions about, oh, I just found this game, will my laptop run this? And it's going to be interesting when it does come to console. Especially when you have things like Gran Turismo on PlayStation. Forza Horizon on the Xbox. Both those games are damn near lifelike. Even Farming Simulator 22 doesn't look bad. Does that have its issues as well? Yes, it does, but hell, that game looks better than this one. But it also supports like DLSS and all the new anti-aliasing shit. Anyway, I'll stop bitching about it. And I haven't played ATS 2 in so long. It's going to be interesting to go back to. Now, from what I do remember is, in my mind, I thought it did look better and it ran smoother. So hopefully that's still the case. But the other thing is, I don't know a damn thing about European trucking. So maybe I won't notice all of the little shit that I notice in this game. I mean, it could be argued that I don't know shit about American trucking either, and I guess that's a fair point. I mean, the shit does change daily. And I haven't been in a truck for 2 years now, is it? Will the end of September be 3 years? No, end of September will be 2 years, won't it? Oh, hell. Either way, whatever the hell it is. I'm kind of all over the place in this episode, which is not uncommon. I just look in windows like that and just kind of have to chuckle at the graphical textures. You know, and part of me wonders as well, had I not started YouTube, if this game would frustrate me as much as it does. Because I was just playing the game like anybody else does until I started YouTube. And then people were commenting about graphics and, you know, how you can make the graphics look better. Well, of course. If I'm making videos, I want the graphics to look better, right? So I go down that rabbit hole. And here we are. All right, I'll just slow down because I know your dumbass is just gonna come over anyway. Yeah, so who knows? Maybe I would enjoy it more. I don't know, but as those signs up here flash like that, probably not, because it's even a worse base game. And the other factor is I play at 1440. Now, I know there are some people that play at 4K. I get it. I play at 1440. The majority, I don't know what the percentage is, but the vast majority of people play on 1080. Still. And that's normally what most of the, like Twitch, if you watch Twitch, every one of those streams 1080p. Twitch will not do any higher than 1080p. Most of the streamers on YouTube are 1080p. The bigger ones like Ninja, actually I think Ninja's still 1080 as well. I know Tim the Tatman, Courage JD, guys of that caliber streaming 1440. But again, the majority is 1080p. And would this game run better if I was doing it at 1080p? Probably. But all my monitors are 1440 because I like the detail. And honestly, this is the only game that looks like absolute dog shit, so there's that. Here's the funny part, and this is free, so you could test this if you wanted to. You could download Fortnite, which is free to play, run that damn game in performance mode, which is lower graphical fidelity. This is what a lot of streamers do as well. So you don't have all the grass texture and everything, it just looks green. But even running that game in lower graphical fidelity looks better than this game. I mean, minus the foliage, I'll give you that. But structures and all that crap look way better. So again, all I'm asking is for SCS to get off their ass and update the game engine and just bring this shit to 2023 standards. Stop all your DLC updates and your paint packs and all that bullshit and get the game to where it needs to be. And if that means that you're just going to have little maintenance updates for 2 years, okay, fine. Who the hell are you honking at? Who's honking? There's a red light up here, asshole. That's the other thing that pisses me off. Stupid shit like that. I don't even know where I'm at, honestly. I couldn't tell you if I saw a Walmart or not. Although the other thing is, I don't think I saw a Cody discovered thing pop up. But again, I haven't been paying a whole lot of attention to it. Yeah, and with the whole engine update thing that they were talking about and wanting to bring this to console, that just terrifies me. Because there is stuff they're going to have to do on console to appease Microsoft and PlayStation. Every game does it. And has to do it. And then you have the whole mod aspect thing. Like, is the console version going to support mods? Like Farm Sim 22. But then, like in Farm Sim 22, you have mods that work on everything. Console and PC. And then you have a shit ton of mods that are PC only because they have scripts or something in them that are not allowed on console. So that's going to be interesting. I mean, will it be good if they can bring it to console and it runs good and looks decent? Yes. Just puts more eyes on the game, but I don't know. I don't have a warm fuzzy about it. Okay, there's the Cody thing. I kind of want to see where the hell I'm at. Thursday, September 7th, Lions versus Chiefs. I think that's old, isn't it? Yeah, because it's the 20th. Okay, well that's the Cody Stadium, so apparently we discovered Cody. I have this weird feeling that I drove past it. But there is a left hand or a right hand curve up here. And I know we had to kind of make a U. If my brain remembers correctly from looking at the map. Okay, I see a Midas sign up here on the left, which means I should see a Walmart to the right, and I do. Okay. And I think I see where we're gonna have to go unload the DFA. Yeah, I do. It's over there. It's weird that that fuel point is over on the left when they have that big gas station right here. We are going to the Cody Stampede Park. Whoa, okay, I didn't realize there was a... See, now this is something that, like, Recon would do in ATS expansion. He would somehow make this Stampede Park usable, and that's probably where you would deliver. He'd put a trigger on a cattle chute somewhere in there. But instead, we're probably just going to back up to some dock here or something. Who the hell knows? Yeah, it appears we have to spin around and back up into a dock. Although where we got loaded wasn't realistic either, but... Alright, so how do I want to do this? I guess like this. Apparently we're on a slight hump there or something that now chances are I'm going to completely misjudge these white lines in this view, as I'm known to do. Maybe not. Give yourself some credit, Ty. Although I am going to have to pull up and adjust. Probably. Because I'm going to end up hitting that before I straighten up. Or not. I think I did just hit it. Somehow I think we're a little crooked again, but I don't know, we look straight over there. I need to look. We're a little over to the driver's side, but then again, you wouldn't unload cattle there anyway, so. Guess what, folks? It's time. Well, that's fitting as well. Apparently I didn't drive fast enough. Why not just close out the series with a late delivery, Ty? That's just awesome. I knew that it was an expedited delivery too, but I didn't realize that. I mean, I didn't even get lost. That's the thing. Stoplights. I wasn't even dilly-dallying around, was I? Anyway, alright, fine. With that, ladies and gentlemen, Cody, Wyoming is gone, and that is 192. And if you saw on the screen, that was 192 of 192, which means that was it. So I don't need to see what my current company job offers are. None of that shit. I just need to go to continue. And then we're going to do this. We're going to go back to drive. Then we're going to hop in the truck, and I'm going to turn this on. 38,441 miles is what I drove in this series. And for those that don't know, this is the only truck I've had. So here's some statistics. Total mass delivered, 8,561,537 pounds. Nice. 196 total deliveries. Only served 66 of 110 companies. Really? Depot served. I guess that's points on the map where you can load and pick up. Most common delivery, new JCB mini excavator. I don't know how that does that, but I don't think I've hauled that many times to be the most. Again, maybe I have. Delivery ratings, 189, excellent. 6 late, including today's. Nice. 190 on time, 195 undamaged, 4 special transports. Explored a whopping 38% of the map. Cities discovered 191 of 191. Why do we have 192 then? I'm wondering if this doesn't have Texarkana added in here, because Texarkana was just added. Either way, we're complete. 13 of 13 states visited, only discovered 24 of 76 truck dealers, only 17 of 54 recruiting agencies. See, so there's still, if you wanted to be a complete nut job and go crazy to get 100% of stuff, like 100% of explored roads, find all the truck dealers, because these you actually have to find or drive by. Most of them you have to drive into. Sometimes you have to actually drive into the truck dealer to discover it. Anyway, I'm proud of this one. Viewpoints played 0 of 123. I think that's another achievement you can do. And photo trophies as well, 0 of 89. Proud of those. Trucks owned, 1. Truck types used for jobs, 2. How can I have 1 truck owned, but my truck type changed? Is that the wheelbase maybe? That's the only thing that changed was the wheelbase. Either way, the Peterbilt 389 EXHD Pisder modding. Total miles driven, 38,328. That's not what the truck said though, was it? Anyway, total driven distance on duty, 35,922. Own a whopping 1 garage. I employ myself and own 13 trailers. This one's interesting. Real time spent, 100 hours and 14 minutes. Game time spent, 135 days. So 100 hours. This is episode 137. So roughly an hour an episode, 45-minute average. I don't know. I can't do math in my head like that. So if you really want to figure it out, you can. Last 2 weeks, traffic violations, 1. Okay. For a crash. And that was that car that freaking ran into my trailer. And there's the delivery log if you really want to go through. Day 1. Wow, there's actually everyone on here. Yeah, day 1, Abilene, 6 miles. That's where it all started. And these NAs from NA to Huntsville, this is when I had in ATS expansion and then took it out. So that said, if I didn't have ATS expansion in, we may have been under 38,000 miles driven. I don't know. But anyway, folks, that's a wrap on the No GPS series. And here's what the map looks like now. And for those that don't know, all these gray roads are ones that are not discovered because I didn't drive on them. So yeah, that was fun. I enjoyed playing the game. No GPS wise, even though the game was not designed for that. Could I have done better? Probably. There's always, you know, you can always improve on shit. But I feel that was pretty efficient the way I did that. I don't know though. I mean, 38,000 miles. Is that what it was? 38,000 according to this? Yeah, 38,000. Could you do it under that? Probably. I don't know if you could get it down to 35 because I don't know with the ATS expansion stuff if that added 3,000 extra miles in. Because a lot of his stuff is on the main routes. Most of them. I mean, he doesn't have stuff that's just out of the way, if that makes sense. So anyway, folks, I don't know much more to say other than thank you if you've watched every one of these episodes, and stay tuned because Monday, whatever Monday is, that would be the 25th. I plan on having the first video of Road to 5 million euro up. And then I still haven't figured out a schedule for that yet. I don't know if I'm going to do that Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then on Tuesdays and Thursdays just have like a regular ATS ASMR where I just drive. I don't freaking say a thing. The video starts, truck starts, and we go. So I don't know. Still figuring that out, but I do know Monday, the 25th, Road to 5 million euro will begin. Again, if you have watched all of these episodes, you are the true MVP. Love you. Mean it. Thank you for the support. And with that, I'm going to shut my pothole. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, episode 137 comes to an end. And more importantly, the No GPS series comes to an end. If you made it this far, I appreciate you. And until the next one, y'all take care. Bye.